Hey guys, this is Kim with Powder Coater Podcast, and we're going live right now. You can see the little timer is going, and we've got Valerie here at Benco, one of our show sponsors, and they've actually I'm very impressed with how many people have stopped by this booth today and through the week.
Oh, it's been fantastic. We've got to see so many of our customers and met a lot of new people. And it's just amazing. I took some time to walk around the show yesterday, and I saw Battle of the Builders and all the celebrities of the area. The vehicles are amazing. The cars, the trucks. It's mind-boggling.
Do you know why Benco is going to be successful in the future? Because all of those trucks, those lifted trucks out there, they might as well call it the lifted truck show.
That's true.
Because, it's not necessarily right out in front of this building. It's all about trucks, not necessarily about hot rods and restoration. But those trucks will eventually need to be stripped, and those rims are 20s, 22s, 24s, 26s, and bigger.
And we make the products to strip all that.
Yes, exactly.
I saw all these beautiful finishes, and I thought to myself, we can strip that. We've got something to strip that off with. But it is magnificent.
Yeah, it is. I got to meet some pretty special people yesterday.
Who did you meet?
I met Gima, so that was my big go-to spot. I have Karen Walters, who's actually works for Gima for years, but she's also a PCI member, and so I'm usually in attendance on some online meeting, and I never get to see her because she's got her screen off. And so it was nice to actually meet the face and the name together all as one.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and she's so pleasant. She's so sweet.
Great.
Yeah, and she talk about dedicated to powder coating. You don't always see the women in the front, powder coating and doing the coatings, but I'm telling you, that woman knows everything about powder coatings because she's worked for Gima for years. So shout out to Gima and Karen for meeting me. And I also got to meet Jeff Hale from Gima as well. We had a nice chat yesterday just about the industry and, where we can, how we can build a community, which is just what I want to hear, because our audience and our listeners and our custom coders need it, right?
Yes. And being part of SEMA is a fantastic situation. We just joined a few years ago, and I'm so amazed at how many doors it's opened and how many people I've met, and wonderful people that just want to do good business and are so cooperative and inviting and charming.
Yeah. Hello from P2. Thanks, Paul. It's so good to see you. Do you see Paul's comment there?
Oh,
you're the best, Paul. Paul, where are you? I want to come interview you. Are you here at the show? I hope you are, and if not, maybe in the future we can do that. This live stuff has just been kind of a hoop, and it really kind of creates a little bit of a buzz here at the booth too. But what kind of customers are you? I know I've seen, there's custom coders coming here, but that's not all of the industry that you serve.
We have a huge presence in the wheel remanufacturing. The wheel remanufacturers come and they buy our tanks and our EcoStrip product, and they can strip hundreds of wheels a day.
Yeah.
And it's a very efficient and cost-effective way to do it.
Right. Yeah, it is. It's fast.
It is fast. And it's reasonably priced. And our fabrication shop builds quality tanks.
Yeah, this tank is amazing. We should probably kind of switch this over and kind of walk through, take a look at that tank. Maybe I can move the
we have samplings we have our tank. It's our standard tank.
There's the tank.
It's a sampling of what we can make.
It's beautiful.
We brought a sample of a strip, a rinse station. And
yes.
But what we do is we help our customer build it to exactly what they need. We don't tell them you have to get a tank, you have to get this, you have to get it. We work with them on their space requirements, their processes, their city, county requirements on chemical exhaust, and so it's nice because we work with them from start to finish.
That's awesome.
And then support them all along the way.
Yeah, and you just sold that tank that I just had on there.
Actually, we had like 3 or 4 buyers for that, but that one is sold.
Yes, I heard the conversation this morning. Okay, so Paul's in Saginaw, Michigan. Hopefully we will be able to attend next year, SEMA. Okay, I'm signing you up I'm putting you on the list for next year, Paul, but thank you so much for commenting. I'm amazed at how many people are here. It's everywhere, all over the place. In fact, I've been just going in the morning to take videos of the trucks and the cars that are out in front of the building because there's so many people around me. It's hard to videotape them. So I've been kind of taking that time to go there. I haven't had as much time to. Oh, Paul says he loves Benko.
Oh, thank you, Paul.
B17 saved me so much time. Oh,
Well,
there you go.
And time is money.
Do you have any questions, Paul, for Valerie? If you do, just pop them in the chat. I think you can tell he's listening on Facebook. So I see that out there. Yeah. So
I'm good at this.
Yeah, so me too. But I mean, I'm amazed at how many foreigners are here. Like people speaking. I mean, like they're flying in from all over the country.
We've had a lot of people
all over the
ask
world.
us if we export.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we do. In fact, we send some product to Maui.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's still domestic.
That's true. That's true.
But yeah, we're in the wheels and tires section, so it's, it's mostly just that, right? There's not a lot of cars in here, although I did see a hot lifted Bronco that I need to go over there. It's orange. I love that color. It's like it's like the Maui Powder Works podcast colors, right?
The one up there.
Yeah, the one up there.
The license plate, Bad Pony or something like that.
Yeah, it's something.
All right,
yeah.
So
what's going on?
Paul says
Oh.
he's interested in eco-friendly version of Puna. Okay, we do have a phenomenal eco-friendly version, and it's really easy to work with. And just call me. I'll be back in the office next week, and I'll tell you all about it.
Yeah, I think that's. I mean, you're talking about both B17 here and the Eco Strip. Out of all the people that have come here to date, what are they talking about mostly? Is it just that getting into the stripping and getting more getting access to the methylene chloride, or is it kind of more talking about the E-strip?
Actually, it's 50-50.
Oh,
because we make 30 different products, and our metal strippers, there's liquid, there's semi-paste, there's some that have the viscosity to spray it on, airplane strippers.
Yeah. Right.
So it's kind of a 50-50 thing. It just depends on the shop, the size of the shop, their needs, how fast they want to strip, or what if they have restrictions.
Right.
If they're more corporate, they have restrictions about methylene chloride, that they go to the EcoStrip tank system, but we can do a smaller system for EcoStrip. And we also have non-methylene chloride removers that don't need to be.
Yeah, and I'm kind of sad because we did get our EcoStrip tank and everything delivered a few weeks ago, but we haven't had a chance. It hit right when the fall is such a busy time for us, so it kind of hit us right when that started. Business started upticking and stuff, and so we haven't had a chance to connect it all and get it going and stuff. Because I was hoping to be your number one cheerleader there, but we'll get it next year, and we'll have more to say about it.
I'm confident you will be.
Yeah,
you'll be happy.
And I did. If you haven't seen Felipe's,
RTP.
Yeah,
Customs
RTP
did a phenomenal video for us, and you need to. How did they find that?
Well, we can bring it up and watch it. Okay, let's do that. Give me a second. Keep talking, Valerie.
Oh.
Hold on. I gotta find. Oh, here we go. Nope, I gotta go there. So just what's been? I mean, as far as you're concerned, like what's the highlight that outside of your booth, right? What are some of the highlights that you liked?
Well, last year I didn't get out of the booth at all. And this year I made a point to go out and see everything that was here.
Mm-hmm.
And it was really expanded my knowledge, or expanded my understanding of all all things SEMA and all things on these rebuilds and the business and how vast it is. So it's really impressive. If you haven't come to SEMA, I would suggest that you try to do that at some point in time because you will see things that are way outside the box of your
Right. And just so you know, you're not seeing yourself on the screen right now because I'm bringing up YouTube, but the people that are watching us can still see us, so you're fine. I'm going to share my screen and that's the problem with this is it gets a little muddy here because the internet is just so.
Well, I think you have the link posted on your.
No, I didn't share it.
Okay.
It's unlisted because we weren't sure how RTP was going to,
I believe they gave us the green light.
They did? Oh, okay. Well, then I can just post it, but we'll share it now. It's just really slow internet, so we'll just keep talking until that does its thing.
Questions?
No, just Paul. Paul's awesome. He's always listening. Paul's always listening to the podcast. He's ready anytime I hop on. I hope my voice, I know we're expecting a lot of people. So who's coming? Do you know who might be coming by?
Well, we have a number of customers that are coming over today. I believe I'm supposed to name names.
Why not?
No, we've got. I know RTP is going to be here today.
Yeah.
Sam from RTP. And then
Sam is coming.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I haven't met him.
We met Felipe already.
Yeah.
And then Jorge from Miami Field Doctors is coming.
Okay.
He has our tank and uses a lot of our EcoStrip product. And then my sales guy, Phil, sales manager Phil, he has a number of people lined up, and of course you can't remember everybody.
Yeah,
So
I know. It's been a little overwhelming at times, especially that first day was just just constant. And you had all hands on deck at that point. So, but yeah. Okay, so let's see if this is on. Internet. No, it's still slow.
You'll just have to follow the link.
Yeah, I'll put the link here. I'll put it in the chat, and then let's see. So this is actually a really good sign that that we are getting, because when I was interviewing Mark the other day from Horotech,
Yes.
our video came out grainy, but no one had put any comments in and stuff, and so I was wondering how well the live was going. But this is good. If Paul's still listening, let us know if we're sounding kind of choppy or grainy or whatever, because we do need you to kind of let us know how we're doing, and if you can hear us, because I can turn off the, I can do things to make it less loaded. And sounds perfect, he says.
Oh, good. Thanks, Paul.
So yeah, I think I do have, and I was gonna maybe hop on and see if I can find that link, because I know I sent it to Phil. Oh, and a good friend of mine from Las Vegas, he runs a huge shop in Vegas. Tim Durkin is gonna come on.
Oh, good.
He actually flew to Hawaii and met us and everything. He came to the shop and we spent a couple of days powder coating with him. It was real fun. Yeah, so let's see. What's Phil's number? It's a 931 number.
Oh, yes.
There we go. There's that link. So let me see if I can copy it.
Okay.
And then I'll go to the
Multitasking.
Yeah, multitasking. And let's try and see if I can see myself on Facebook.
So, Kim, when's the last time you've been to SEMA? You weren't here last year.
I wasn't. I'm a virgin.
Oh, really?
I have never been to SEMA, and it is a bit overwhelming, but it's not as bad as I thought it was. I thought it was going to be really intense and stuff, and it is, but it's really the cars that bring that intensity. It's not the people. The people are just super mellow. They're nice. They're happy, friendly,
and they're all business owners and buyers that are looking to improve their business and improve their profitability and
exactly
become better. I mean, everybody wants to have a better business, and better odds.
Right? Yeah.
And in our booth, we brought Lucia from. She is a Spanish.
She's so sweet.
Oh, she's so sweet. So that's helped because last year we had people that I couldn't communicate with, so we brought Lucia this year.
Right.
So if you have any questions for us, come by the booth with Lucia.
Yeah. There are now 4 people on the floor, aside from you. Your daughter's here.
Yes.
She's here and available. She's looking over. Did you take her a picture? And
Lindsay's here, Lucia, and
Lindsay.
then Phil Streeter, our sales manager.
Oh yeah, 5.
And then we have a happy customer that likes to come and talk.
Yeah. Warren.
talk
I'm
to us.
gonna get him. Warren's coming on the show today.
Oh, good.
Later
He is
today.
a wonderful individual.
He is, and he has so much experience with new products.
He does.
Because he's been using them for years. You know,
He's
it
been
makes-
using both the Eco Strip and the V7.
Yeah, yeah. So I can't wait to have him on as well. Trying to find. See, so I want to show you guys. This was if you go to my Powderworks page and or some of my profiles and stuff, you'll see that I got to meet Lacey Blair. That was a highlight for me, and I didn't really want to make a big deal out of it, but I really do like what she does. I love her Instagram and her style and presentation of what it is that she does for a living. So it was really nice to meet her. Me and Karen, after I met Karen over EMA, they were just a few doors down to where Lacey was showing. She was kind of having an appearance, and so anyways, that was my big highlight yesterday was meeting Lacey Blair. Sorry, the camera's like not focused, but yeah, that was a big bucket list for me. I did invite her to the show, so hopefully things will slow down for her in December, and they kind of set a verbal for me, so we'll see.
Okay.
I'll be super.
She'll be on your your podcast.
Yeah, my podcast.
Oh, good.
I even invited her to Maui to podcast. So, maybe that could help. That's why I responded that way. I'm like, Maui. Got to use that Maui anytime I get. Okay, so how do I find? What are you? I'm on Instagram. I'm on Facebook, and I'm trying to find the live. So I don't know where it is, but I know we sound okay. But I was just trying to find it. I put it on my page. Oh, here we are. See, you can see us. Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna pop this in the comments, and people that are watching or listening in the future or whatever, this is the link. It's an unlisted video. I'll try to make it public, but for now it's unlisted, so you can only find it here on this live cast. And go head over there. They did a fabulous job of. They put it together in like 2 days.
I know, they did a wonderful job.
And the Sam guy who's coming today, I'm going to interview him. He's well spoken. Felipe's in there as well, and it's their business, and they're out of Marietta, Georgia, and they do, I don't know, 25 rims a day. It's crazy.
Or
it's
more
than that.
It's more than that. I think it's close to 100, but they talked about how it increased their efficiency so much they were able to do so many.
Right, yeah. He's the kind of guy that when he says something, you believe him.
Oh, he was
right?
very sincere.
Yeah.
Very sincere.
Yeah, exactly.
And I know for a fact that it improved their efficiency because I know how our product works.
Right.
And it works really well, and it lasts a long time. It's a worthwhile investment because of the fact that it lasts so long and it works so well. You don't have to re-up all the time.
Yeah, he was looking for greater capabilities, and
exactly.
I think he delivered on that
yes.
for sure, and stuff. So go watch that video. It's pretty cool. I was pretty impressed with their videography skills, their editing skills,
too.
And the music and everything. It was really nice. So happy that they have a couple of shops in Georgia. I guess there's Marietta, and there's another one, I think.
I believe so.
Somewhere else.
Yes.
Yeah. But I think what's really interesting that I learned from their business was that in addition to just dominating the rims powder coating space, right, for their area,
Right.
um, that they also do related businesses as well, like window tint, and they're bringing in all, because they realize that their customers can come to them for more than one thing. We used to have to go to one guy, and now you can kind of start to come to them to get all these little.
Well, and that's so much easier for the consumer because
Yeah,
they don't have to move around and go other places.
Yeah, you're starting to see a lot of the rim guys take off in that sense because they're seeing that there's detailing they can do, there's wraps they can do, there's
And I think that a lot of the detailing wasn't that lovely young lady. She was running that division.
Yes, she was.
Yes.
I can't remember. Champagne detail.
Yes, champagne detail.
Yeah,
I think her name was Melissa.
Yes, was it? Okay. Yes, it was.
That was a couple days ago, so I've talked to too many people, so I apologize to you, my dear.
I have to admit that by the time I got done and I would get on a bus at the end of the day, right? As and it takes us to our various hotels. It's really quite nice to have that as a convenience. And we were all kind of getting like, yeah, let's meet for dinner. Yeah. And then I get back. I get back. I'm starving. I know I need dinner, but by the time I got back to my room, I was like, I'm not leaving.
Well, can you imagine the people that organize this show and everything that's gone into it?
I do, because I interviewed Tom Gattuso. Go see that podcast.
Oh, okay.
It takes the whole year. I mean, the
Yes,
day
it
ends, they start planning for next year.
And the people that do work here have been so nice and helpful.
They have, haven't they? Even
Yes.
like the hallway people, we had a little thing with the security, but that's okay. We're Catholic girls. but yeah, we're other than that little thingy,
Just the setup. I mean,
but everybody's been nice.
I mean, I got here Saturday morning to start setting up, and none of these booths. I mean, you could just see all the way to the other walls. There's nothing else, just crates and boxes. And within 48 hours, it transforms into this unbelievable show.
Yeah, and did you boxed this setup?
Yes.
And then did they take it apart for you, or did you have to do that yourself, or did they put everything in place for you? How does that work?
Well, they give you to give you a chance, and they come in and they, on this big thing, they have to use forklift to move our stuff around because their tank is so big.
Yeah.
So it was a matter of trying to get everything set up enough to know exactly where to ask them to place everything. And that was a bit of a challenge because you've got your expectations before you get here are far different than reality.
Yeah.
It's too scrambled, but I'm really pleased with the way our booth turned out.
And it really is down to the minutiae, because we were setting up this morning and a guy comes behind me and I'm like, and he's got this like roll of tape, blue tape, not the typical blue tape that you buy at the store, but like special kind for taping like boards and safety. And here he is just wandering through, making sure everybody's nobody's got anything they can trip on and hurt themselves and stuff. And I looked back and like, and he was just walking the booths and just making sure people were safe and that nothing was being exposed, like a safety guy, So that was really cool. They're great. If you come by the booth today, grab the coffee mug there, and if you can reach, if you can reach over, grab a hat too. But you get a coffee mug and a hat when you do come by and have an interview. I have just a few more coffee mugs left, and so you can get your Maui Powder Works hat. Thank you. Shout out to Scott Morris. Yes, and we have these awesome stickers. Of course, everybody's rating the sticker box.
Everybody rates the sticker box, but they're phenomenal.
I'm going to get some.
I have shirts for our customers and hats for our customers that come by as well. Yeah. We have the Eco Strip Lady, and we have the B17 Girl. So please come by and see us.
Yeah, I'd say that's a wrap. That's a wrap.
Okay.